In the heart of the great African continent lies a land of extraordinary beauty, a place Winston Churchill himself famously christened the Pearl of Africa. This is Uganda, a nation blessed with a richness of life that is almost without parallel. Here, mist-shrouded volcanic mountains cradle ancient rainforests, vast savannas stretch to the horizon under an immense sky, and the mighty Nile River begins its epic journey to the sea. It is a land of profound contrasts, where the symphony of the wild is the daily soundtrack and vibrant human cultures have thrived for millennia. The sheer biodiversity here is simply breathtaking. From the great apes that share so much of our own DNA, hidden deep within the forest canopy, to the powerful predators that roam the plains, life flourishes in every conceivable niche. The landscapes themselves are characters in this grand story, sculpted by volcanic fire and the patient work of water over countless ages. The cultural tapestry is just as rich, woven from the threads of ancient kingdoms, enduring traditions, and the warm, welcoming spirit of the Ugandan people. So, come with me as we embark on a journey of discovery. Together, we will explore the very best of what this remarkable country has to offer. From encounters with gentle giants in impenetrable forests to the thundering power of the world's longest river, we will uncover the top tourist attractions of Uganda. Prepare to be captivated, to be moved, and to understand why this truly is the Pearl of Africa. Our journey begins here in the southwest of Uganda at the edge of a forest so dense, so ancient, that its name is a warning and a promise. Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, this is a sanctuary of staggering biological importance. The air is thick with moisture and the scent of damp earth and blooming flora. Every leaf, every branch seems to vibrate with life. It is a vertical world, where giant trees draped in lianas and ferns reach for the faint light, creating a complex, multi-layered ecosystem. Within this emerald fortress lives one of the world's most magnificent and endangered creatures, the mountain gorilla. Almost half of the entire global population finds refuge here. To track them is to step back in time, to walk through a world untouched by the modern age. The forest is also a paradise for birds, with hundreds of species, many of them endemic to this Albertine rift. Following the faint trails, one is enveloped by the sounds of the forest, the calls of primates, the chorus of insects, and the flutter of countless wings. Just south of Bwindi, part of a larger chain of volcanoes that straddles three nations, lies Magahinga Gorilla National Park. Though Uganda's smallest national park, it is a place of immense drama and beauty. Here, 3 of the 8 magnificent Virunga volcanoes, Muhabura, Gahinga, and Sabyinyo, stand as silent, imposing sentinels against the sky. Their slopes, cloaked in bamboo forests and alpine moorlands, present a different kind of challenge, and a different kind of reward for those who venture here. This is a unique place where silver meets gold. One can track not only the powerful mountain gorilla families that roam these slopes, but also the charming and incredibly agile golden monkeys, their bright coats a flash of color against the green. For the intrepid, hiking these dormant volcanoes offers more than just a physical test. It offers a perspective that is truly humbling. From the peaks, the world unfolds below, a patchwork of forests, lakes, and farmland, a view that connects you to the sheer scale and grandeur of the African landscape. We travel now to the plains, to a landscape that resonates with the classic image of an African safari. Queen Elizabeth National Park. This is one of Uganda's most popular and scenic reserves, a mosaic of sprawling savanna, shady woodlands, and sparkling crater lakes. The diversity of habitats here supports an astonishing variety of wildlife. Herds of buffalo and elephant move across the grasslands like living tides, while kobe and waterbuck graze peacefully, ever watchful for the predators that share this realm. But this park holds a peculiar secret. Here in the southern Ishasha sector, the lions have adopted a most unusual habit. They climb trees. To see a full-grown lion, a creature of immense power, lounging languidly on the branch of a fig tree is a sight one never forgets. The park is bisected by the Kazinga Channel, a natural waterway connecting 2 lakes. A boat safari here is essential, bringing you impossibly close to one of the world's largest concentrations of hippos, crocodiles basking on the banks, and a dazzling array of water birds. In the northwest, we find Uganda's largest national park, a place defined by the awesome power of the world's longest river. This is Murchison Falls National Park, where the Victoria Nile funnels its entire volume through a narrow gorge, just 7 meters wide, before plunging 43 meters with a deafening, thunderous roar. The force is cataclysmic, sending a plume of mist and a permanent rainbow into the air. To stand at the top of the falls is to feel the raw, untamed energy of nature itself. Downstream from this spectacle, the river transforms into a serene, wide waterway, flanked by borassus palms and riverine forest. A boat cruise to the base of the falls is a journey through a wildlife haven. Rothschild's giraffes, elegant and stately, browse on the acacia trees. Elephants come to the water's edge to drink and bathe, and the riverbanks are patrolled by enormous Nile crocodiles. Deeper within the park lies the Budongo Forest, a separate sanctuary where one can leave the vehicle behind and track another of our closest relatives, the chimpanzee. We now venture into what is often called the primate capital of the world. Welcome to Kibale National Park. This expanse of moist, evergreen rainforest is a living laboratory of primate evolution. While it is home to an incredible 13 different species of primates, one reigns supreme in the minds of visitors: the chimpanzee. To spend time with our closest living relatives is a profoundly moving experience. Their intelligence, their complex social interactions, and their sheer energy are captivating. Walking through Kibale is an immersion of the senses. The forest floor is a tapestry of fallen leaves and intricate fungi, while the canopy above is a bustling highway of activity. You hear the chimpanzees long before you see them, their pant hoots echoing through the trees. Beyond the chimps, one might spot the rare Lahoust's monkey, the striking black and white colobus, or the red-tailed monkey. It's a constant drama of life playing out in the high branches, a world away from our own, yet one that feels strangely, deeply familiar. After the exhilarating intensity of the forests and savannas, we find a place of profound tranquility. This is Lake Bunyonyi, the place of many little birds. It is a body of water unlike any other in Africa. Its surface, a deep, serene blue, is dotted with 29 emerald green islands, each with its own story. The lake is framed by steeply terraced hillsides, cultivated by hand for generations, creating a stunning, almost manicured landscape that rises from the water's edge. Because it is free of crocodiles and hippos, and bilharzia-free, the lake is one of the few in Uganda where one can swim with complete peace of mind. The best way to explore its secrets is by a traditional dugout canoe, gliding silently across the water, visiting the islands and learning their history from local guides. It is a place to pause, to reflect, and to simply be. For honeymooners seeking romance or backpackers seeking respite, Lake Bunyonyi offers a restorative beauty that soothes the soul. Every great river has a beginning, and for the mighty Nile, that beginning is right here in the town of Jinja. This is, Uganda's adventure capital, a place where the river is not just a feature of the landscape, but honestly, a playground for the brave and the bold. For decades, thrill seekers have been drawn to the formidable rapids that churn just downstream from the source. The challenge of whitewater rafting on these powerful Grade 5 rapids is an experience that, quickens the pulse and leaves an indelible memory. But the adventure doesn't end there. One can kayak through the turbulent waters, take a leap of faith with a bungee jump over the Nile itself, or enjoy a more leisurely pace with a boat ride to the very spot where John Hanning Speke first identified the river's exit from Lake Victoria. Jinja is a town buzzing with energy, a place where the lifeblood of ancient Egypt begins its long journey north, and where modern adventurers come to test their limits against its formidable power. Rising from the Albertine Rift Valley are the fabled Mountains of the Moon, the Rwenzori Mountains. Ancient geographer Ptolemy wrote of snow-capped peaks at the heart of Africa, a source of the Nile, a story long thought to be myth. But, the myth is real. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a world of its own, a mystical landscape of mist, bizarre vegetation, and equatorial glaciers, a truly surreal combination. Unlike the volcanic Virungas, the Rwenzoris are a fault block range, jagged and imposing. This is a trekker's paradise, but not for the faint of heart. The trails lead you through a succession of climatic zones, from tropical rainforest to bamboo forest, and then into a realm of giant heathers and groundsels that look like something from a prehistoric world. Higher still, one reaches the permanent snow and the glaciers that cling to the highest peaks, like Mount Stanley. To stand here, surrounded by ice on the equator, is to experience one of the planet's most extraordinary and beautiful anomalies. From the wilderness, we turn to the vibrant beating heart of modern Uganda, its capital, Kampala. This is a city of 7 hills, a sprawling, dynamic metropolis where history and modernity collide in a chaotic, captivating dance. To understand Uganda today, one must experience the energy of its capital. The hum of boda boda motorcycle taxis is the city's constant soundtrack, a current of life that flows through its bustling streets and markets. Here you can delve into the rich history of the Buganda Kingdom, the largest of Uganda's traditional kingdoms. A visit to the Kasubi tombs, the sacred burial grounds of the Buganda kings, offers a profound connection to the past. The Uganda Museum houses artifacts that tell the story of the entire nation, while the Buganda Palace provides a glimpse into royal life. As day turns to night, Kampala reveals another side, with a lively restaurant scene and nightlife that showcases the spirit and resilience of its people. For our final wildlife destination, we journey to the far, far northeast, to a place of rugged, untouched wilderness that feels a world away from everything else. This is Kidepo Valley National Park, a pocket of raw Africa nestled between the borders of South Sudan and Kenya. Its isolation is its greatest asset, offering one of the most authentic and uncrowded safari experiences left on the continent. The landscape is immense, vast, semi-arid plains punctuated by rocky outcrops and distant mountain ranges. This is a place of unique survivors. Wildlife found here is often seen nowhere else in Uganda. Great herds of buffalo roam the plains, and it is the only park in the country where one might see the swift cheetah or the flightless ostrich in its natural habitat. Lions survey their kingdom from atop granite kopjes, and graceful giraffes move across the horizon. The sense of space, of solitude, and of being truly immersed in an untamed world is what makes Kidepo an unforgettable and deeply powerful destination. A journey to Uganda would be incomplete without connecting with its most valuable treasure, its people. The cultural richness here is as diverse as the landscape itself. In the southwest, near Bwindi and Magahinga, one has the opportunity to visit communities of the Batwa people. For millennia, they lived as hunter-gatherers in the forest, and listening to their stories and learning about their ancient traditions offers a poignant and powerful insight into a lost way of life. In Kampala, the Ndere Cultural Center is a vibrant celebration of the nation's diversity. Here, through music and dance, the traditions of the many different ethnic groups of Uganda are brought to life in a spectacular performance. Further west, near Mbarara, the Igongo Cultural Center provides a wonderfully curated look into the history and heritage of the Ankole people. To truly understand a place, one must taste its food, hear its music, and listen to its stories. In Uganda, these experiences are everywhere, offered with a warmth and openness that is truly humbling. From the misty heights of gorilla-inhabited forests to the thundering power of Murchison Falls, and from the serene beauty of Lake Bunyonyi to the vibrant pulse of Kampala, Uganda has revealed itself to be a country of immense depth and astonishing beauty. It is a place that challenges, inspires, and ultimately changes you. The sheer variety of experiences packed into this one nation is remarkable, offering a journey that satisfies the thirst for adventure, the quest for wildlife, and the desire for genuine human connection. Uganda is more than just a destination. It's an experience that engages all the senses and leaves a permanent mark on the heart. I truly hope this journey has inspired you to consider adding the Pearl of Africa to your own travel bucket list. It is a place that rewards the curious and welcomes the adventurous with open arms. The landscapes are stunning, the wildlife is magnificent, but it is the enduring spirit of the land and its people that you will carry with you long after you have returned home. Now, I would love to hear from you. Of all the incredible places we've seen today, which one calls to you the most? Is it the face-to-face encounter with a mountain gorilla, the thrill of rafting the Nile, or the peace of a canoe on Lake Bunyonyi? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this discovery of Uganda. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more travel inspiration from around our beautiful world.